Right, welcome back, traders. Your host, Mr. Know-It-All. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. We are about 1 minute early tonight, so you know, all you guys out there are eager and waiting for the stream. All 9 of you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, hopefully you guys are just taking it easy, kind of relaxing, right? Right. I want to make sure I am live here. IJ Money, what's up, dude? All right. Who else we got? Who else we got joining us tonight? Bobby Singh, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? Well, just kind of watching what's happening with the markets here, right? So we can see the 4 hour on ETH, right? The partial decline came right down here, this area right here, and we started making a reversal, right? So this rectangle we have up here, it actually looks like, not only is it a rectangle, but it also looks like maybe an inverse head and shoulders pattern that's in development here, and obviously the top of the rectangle being the neckline, right? So kind of an interesting development for sure, right? So earlier today we were thinking that we could see, you know, maybe we come back down to the bottom of the rectangle and then rally from there, but no, we had some seller exhaustion here on the 4 hour. And we're seeing a nice engulfing candle come in here on the 4 hour right now. Still about an hour left on it, right? But according to Bolkowski, right, rectangle tops, which I'm calling this a rectangle top because we're coming out of a rally here, right? We're coming out of a rally, and it's a rectangle top, as opposed to being towards the bottom of the pattern, being a rectangle bottom, all right? So according to Bolkowski, a partial decline correctly predicts an upward breakout 80%, almost 79 to 80% of the time, right? So it makes sense because the falling wedge, we have not achieved our target for the falling wedge, which is right around this $4,400 area. And so we're putting in a rectangle top with a partial decline here, showing us we have about an 80% chance to move back to the upside. All right, that's something to take note and kind of keep yourself aware of what's happening, right? So we're just looking at ETH here. Like obviously, Bitcoin actually looked to me like maybe in some sort of falling wedge pattern, right? And we're actually breaking the wedge right now on the 4 hour. And there was a period of time where I was thinking this was a rising wedge. It's actually more looking like a channel up, okay? Yes, Arun, exactly. We could see some consolidation up here before we attempt at a continuation. And yeah, this does look like to me on the Bitcoin chart, like this wedge, we're getting this breakout right here on the 4 hour. The hourly obviously already broke out of it, right? We identified this earlier today, and this did break out and is now looking like a back test, right? And we did trigger an hourly squeeze here, and I had this drawn out on the momentum here, but obviously when I look further down, whatever, you know, I'm not perfect either, but as long as we get the general direction, I think for the most part, we're going to see some good results, right? How's everybody else doing tonight? We have a few regulars on here this evening. So thank you guys so much for supporting the stream and hanging out with me here tonight. I want to make a lot of you guys aware of the referral program we do have for the SAR indicator. All right, you guys do receive 10% of the monthly recurring revenue if you guys sign somebody up. All right, and I know it doesn't sound like it's helpful, but you sign 10 people up and you're making your monthly SAR subscription every month without having to worry about, as long as those folks stay subscribed, right? So it helps the community grow. It helps us grow kind of organically and by word of mouth. So that's really helpful. If you guys could help us do that, obviously we give you guys 10% in return for doing that. And I just want to go through that here tonight real quick. I'm not trying to harp on these things, but listen, man, we're all here to make a difference in this world. If this is how I myself am doing it, so this is where I'm going to focus my attention, right, and my time. And so, but obviously a lot of the time I'm here really just looking at charts and trying to help everybody understand what's going on. And that's basically it, man. Hey, no, what is your price prediction for ETH in the end of this rally? If BTC tops at over 100K, where do you think ETH lands? That's a good question. I'm gonna go to the BLX chart real quick because I have some price predictions on here that I think are going to be valid and maybe answering your question as to where I think Bitcoin will end up. And I think it's going to be somewhere in this range up here, in this 200 to 244 range, which is kind of sounds ridiculous, but the stock to flow model is putting Bitcoin around 100K. So I think we obviously overshoot that. Obviously there's going to be some exuberance going into this final leg up, and you can already kind of see we're already seeing this kind of reversal action here. And if we go to the weekly chart, it's a little bit even more clear on the BLX. And you can kind of see here, so 100% measured move from this bottom to this top, right? So once we clear this 100%, I suspect another 100% move, so maybe up to that 147 area. I'm going to say between 100 and 147 is like a conservative target for Bitcoin towards the end of the cycle. I could be wrong, and I had a whole chart laid out prior to this this pullback here, but it was somewhere in the range between 2 to 250. So I don't want to be like the guy that says, "Oh, it's only going to go to 150K." It might overshoot it. And we're just going to use these fibs as reference targets, right? So we start to see things become overbought, and the other indicator here that's really going to help us, guys, is the NUPL, okay? And that's the net unrealized profit loss happening on chain, okay? And this is going to really let us know when we've triggered in a market cycle top. All right, I will be sure to let people know, especially on live stream and in the Discord community. So make sure you guys stay there and support us there in the live in the Discord, and stay active in the community to make sure you guys can stay on top of what's happening in the market, right? So last time, I'm going to be doing a video on this as well, but last time we triggered, the blue here was about 2 weeks before we actually topped out. All right, so you have about a week or two before you actually go into this bear market, and obviously you want to, once it starts to turn, you want to look to start to unload some of your positions, and don't even worry about the complete blow off tops, man. Like if you sell before the blow off top, I mean, whatever, man. You're gonna miss maybe a 50. You'll probably miss doubling your position value in dollars, but you know what? It's better to sell into the strength than sell after it's made a top and then it retrace and then it's gonna go back up to test the high. You want to sell into that pump. You don't want to sell on the retrace, right? So this is some pretty important information, and I think we're gonna obviously continue to reiterate this to everybody. This isn't an end all either, but it's pretty good. It's live data, and you can see right now we're just in the green stage, so we have lots of room to run up here, okay? And that's not to say we don't see maybe a pullback in between here. Obviously these markets don't go, I mean, they've been going straight up right now because we went straight down. We're gonna go straight up, and then we'll see what ends up happening after that, right? So we're putting in a weekly signal right now, right? So I think, was it last week we put in the the HA candle weekly, right? So this has been pretty spot on. We have weekly buy signals coming in. Those are pretty strong, guys. And last time we got a weekly buy signal was back here in April, okay? And we ran for like almost 600% after that. I'm not saying we're going to run 600%, but we're in a bull market and we're about to break previous all-time highs. We're going to go into price discovery again. So there's nothing up here, and the price can do whatever the price wants to do. I'm just, we're going to use fib targets as mathematical areas to target, right? That's all we can do as traders. We don't know exactly where things are going to land or end up, right? We have no idea. I like how we cleared this bear flag here on the weekly this week, right? We got above it, and we have about. I mean, we're probably gonna hit some resistance in here, but this is newly manufactured resistance. So that's the interesting thing about this type of resistance as opposed to resistance that we previously created over here that we were trying to roll out here, right? It's different. It's different. So ETH, yeah, I mean, we can look at this, right? So the major fib targets for ETH, I think I've gone through this before, but I can go through it again. So the major fib target for ETH I have at the major 1272 fib extension. This is a major target, and if we blow by this, yeah, I mean, we're looking at 40K. I mean, that sounds ridiculous, but if we somehow the timing works out where ETH is just ripping and Bitcoin's just consolidating at like 80K or something, then it's possible that ETH goes even higher, right? So it's all about the timing, right, of the cycle. Like by the end of this year, or maybe mid-January or something. I don't know when the top's going to be, right? I don't know when the top's going to be. But you definitely want to probably start unloading some ETH around 10, 12, 14K, right? Like near this fib extension, right? Because it's respecting the TA, right? Literally. So you didn't even come back down to back test this $1,400 area. You literally just wicked right down to 16, 17 and rallied out. So obviously with the fundamentals, the good fundamentals behind ETH, with the burning of ETH, institutions pushing it now. And I'm thinking 14 to 20K in that range, unless we somehow get above that major fib target, like that above that 14K area, we could see, we have these fib targets here in between, right? So 17, 20, 24, 37, up to the 1, 4, and 4. So that's why we have these levels in between here. So this is a falling wedge. We know that the target of this falling wedge here, we know the target of this wedge is the top of the wedge, right? So going to be, right around this 886, or maybe if we get up to the wick high. So between 41 and 46, we'll probably see some sort of pullback or retracement, and it'll look more like a cup handle, a cup pattern, right? And then maybe we make a cup continuation, into the end of the cycle. So something like that. I think probably close to 13, maybe up to 20 on this run. I don't know exactly what it's going to do. It might even just touch the 1272, and that'll be it. I don't know, but I'll say this: it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, especially on the monthly chart right now. We're in a monthly breakout, right? Still looks pretty good, right? So, our next target here is 3,700. Especially if we close this weekly. This is going to be a good weekly close. We're getting, this buying pressure coming in here into the close. Yeah, sure. Crypto Soldier, that sounds like a good idea. I actually I was looking at some NFT coins. I was looking at this one. I mean, this coin's a complete S coin, I'm sure, but I'm taking a small risk on it because I think it's got some viability. It's on the ETH blockchain and the Binance Smart Chain. Now, obviously, you know, do your own research on this and stuff. I just threw a couple grand at it because I think, I mean, look at this thing. It's pretty wrecked, and the whole market, you know, is going up right now, and I think this coin might have some chance at retracing, at least, right? Maybe at least a retrace back up to, you know, $1.25, or, you know, maybe even up to the wick high. Okay. Can you tell me the other indicators that you're on your ETH USDT page on TradingView? Oh, the other indicators that I'm using? Sure. So this is just a divergence indicator. You can get that for free. Yep, the RSI bands. Yep. The STP DMI, which is the directional movement index, which kind of follows RSI, but also is in a Bollinger Band itself. Okay. Next targets for XLM. Sure, we can look at XLM. Absolutely. I can just send you a copy of my chart, forward thinking. That'll help you, right? Let me send you a DM here on Discord. Cool. And let's take a look at XLM. So XLM, the same thing, man. The falling wedge. I'm looking at swing targets up to, you know, 81 cents, and eventually up to the alt swing the swing high, right? The $1 area. Right? There's nothing really saying that we can't see that happen unless Bitcoin starts to really reverse, right? So. Yeah, and XLM is in this nice little up channel here as well. ACH, no, I have not gone over that one. We can for sure take a look at it. That's this Alchemy Pay one, right? Let's take a look at it. We can check Rune and Theta. Yep, absolutely. Panderson, the answer to that is probably not, man. You can definitely do it. You can definitely do that with XLM. Yeah. Yep, we can have a look at DOT. All right, so perfect, right? We came up to the 1272 on a nice candle here. This is when they got released on Coinbase, right? So we hit the 1272, pulled back, and we're just consolidating up here. We had a back test, you can see clearly back to this previous all-time high. We got a nice little wick right here and just going sideways, right? So this is on a weekly time scale. You can see the daily, got this bounce here, and we could continue to consolidate in this range, okay? Could see some more sideways action. All right, we could even maybe get another lower high and another retrace. Maybe come back down to test this again, maybe make a double bottom, right? Yeah, this is supposed to be a 1,400% measured move. And we did the whole move. We did the whole move, right? So it's coming back right now. it's going to form another pattern. So you're just going to have to wait for some consolidation on this asset. All right. We're going to look at Theta, Rune, and Dot, right? Remember this parabola structure, okay? Because that's going to lead you into your next all-time high for this asset. This is a nice downslope of consolidation. It looks like we just broke it. All right. Again, a nice little wedge, right? So your target on this is just the top of the wedge, you know, around $16. We're definitely going to see maybe some more consolidation here. It's not going to go straight up. We're entering into a daily squeeze, so we're going to see some more sideways price action out of this asset, at least on the daily time scale. The 4-hour looks pretty good. 4-hour going into a squeeze again. So yeah, this looks nice. This looks really nice. Right. You can see that trend line there, and you can see the channel up here as well, right? So you get some more higher lows here and consolidation. How you doing, Joe? And you can see definitely this thing popped to 915, that next range there, right? And you get some fib targets here to give yourself a visual. And there you go. It's right up to the 61.8% retrace area. That's your next major fib target, up to about 890 or so. All right, so that was Theta. We're gonna cover, was it Rune you guys wanted to look at? Angel, it's all good, man. You can't always pick the tops, dude. Remember, you never went broke taking profit, all right? Remember that. That is something to live by. Never went broke taking profit. Sure, Soldier, we can do that. So this looks nice, like a nice channel up. You know, we can go probably to somewhere around 70 bucks. I mean, just drawing an arrow, man, to the top of this trend line, right? That's what it looks like. I mean, obviously you're going to have resistance around 22. All right, this all-time high up here. I mean, we could even see maybe some sort of, cup formation again and go again, right? Pull back. So what else did I miss here? Front. Let's look at front. Yep, so that's perfect. We got the breakout here from this this like pennant structure that it's in. But this is a very large pennant, all right? Very large pennant, guys, on this. 2,000, some crazy percentage. Yeah, and the target is back up to $7, right? That's it. That's the target. And if you exceed that, you're looking at longer term swings up here. That's it. That's really that simple. Alright, so what else do we need to look at? Dot. Let's look at Dot. Where are all my charts at now? Alright, so there's Dot. Yep, the falling wedge. Target is the top of the wedge. We've been talking about this for a while. $48, right? AMP, CTSI, and Sushi. All right, let's take a look at it. I don't know where all the where's the most chart data? Is this all the chart data on this thing? Sure, Annie, no problem. Glad to see you here. So this is looking very close to maybe breaking this area, man. Right, you're getting really close. You're still holding this trend line. Okay, you're hugging it. You're hugging it. So these downsloping channels, all right. Volkowski on the channels, on the channel downs, okay. The down channel, right? We identified that this is in a down channel, right? Crypto Soldier, right? Can we agree that this is in a down channel? It's not in an uptrend, it's in a down channel overall right now, right? So, in down channels, what we look for is the breakout to buy, okay? We want to buy on the breakout. Right, so it hasn't broken out just yet. It's just kind of chilling in this range. It does look like it might. It's forming maybe an ascending triangle here, all right, which is a bullish formation. Okay, but it hasn't done anything just yet. It's just consolidating here. All right. So that's AMP. You know, you might want to just keep your eye on it until it breaks that channel with some volume. All right, and you know, targets, long-term targets. You know, up to the $1 area, right? Because that's that the previous high. Okay. Ultimately, that's your major swing target. Is all the way up at $1. All right, so that's a nice trade, man. Right. Once you break this 9-cent range, it just came straight down. So it'll just go straight back up. It'll just go straight back up. And at some point, if it does resolve itself, yep, you're looking pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy move on this. All right, so CTSI, let's take a look at that. I already had it drawn out for you, man. We even got this break, right? We even got this break. Nice. Say no more. Cool. All right. Swing target, $1.78. All-time high targets. These fib extensions out here. All right. Cool. And then Sushi. So a descending broadening formation, right? So these usually resolve themselves to the upside, right? Okay. So you're looking at probably close to 21 1/4. You break that, you're looking at nothing up here, right? That's it. V-chain. Let's look at V-chain. again, respecting this long-term trend line, right? As soon as you break this trend line, guys, I think it's over. Now, we haven't broke this trend line. We rallied off of it. And this was a nice little, another falling wedge type of pattern. Okay? Right. So, top of the target, top of the pattern, 26 cents. V-chain. Then your next target, 51 cents. Right, the major 200% retrace. Cool. That's V-chain. VTHO. Let's take a look at that. Sure. So always want to identify your, your tops and bottoms of ranges, right? You want to identify also the fib extensions, so you know exactly where you're at. Yeah, we can look at ADA here in a second. Sure. All right. So so far you're still making a lower high, right? I mean, a lower high here, come back down, made another lower high. And then this is where you need to find out if you're in some sort of pattern, right? Bobby, that's a tough question, man. I think it's going to be a split, man. I think ETH and ADA definitely have some of the biggest viability for institutions. Probably mostly ETH, if I had to guess. And ADA, yeah, sure. So you're right at a supply line, right? So if you're going to start to pull back here, but maybe make a partial decline, right? So you came down, made a high, made a low, and bounced, and made a lower high, but came back down, and now are you making maybe a double bottom? It's possible. Your 4 hour just started triggering a squeeze here, okay? And obviously right now it looks like Bitcoin and Ethereum are going up. So this probably goes with it, and you'd be looking at, at least to trade up to, 0.014, right? This neckline right here. So like right here, right? This neckline right here. But you break that, that's 11.65%. You break that, you're gonna make an actual breakout, 11.65% from here. So you actually get a technical breakout. Maybe you do something like this, where you actually break and come back down and back test this 104 and then run again, right? Something like that. This could be the area where you actually break out, and then your next major fib target's up here at 2 cents, and ultimately up here, right? Hopefully that's helpful for you, man. And then obviously your major all-time high target, 4 cents. Okay. EOS, Algo, IOTX, AXS, or Engine. Angel, can you pick like 2 of those? Hey, Felipe, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my man. And yes, we're going to look at HNT. Guys, if you want top priority on the TA, mimic what Mr. Felipe has just done. Those are very much appreciated. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. So HNT, right? This looks nice. Nice little cup formation. We were actually, I remember this, we were actually in a rectangle on this asset. Right, this was a rectangle. And we broke the range. We broke the range. Right, the other day we broke it out. Broke it out. So our next major fib target is like $70. Rod, thank you so much for the $20 super chat, man. Thank you so much, man. I will get to that here in just 1 second after I finish HNT. So HNT, once we get above this wick high, there's nothing up here, right? And so let's measure from the bottom of this range to the top of this range what we're looking at. We're looking at about 100% in price appreciation, all right? It's not going to happen all at once. We're gonna move in like probably 30-40% clips and get pullbacks, right? So we're looking at $40. Like we can even maybe make a fib from here, right, from the top here, from this wick high to the bottom. right? Give you guys some more shorter-term targets, and there they are, right? So these are the areas, right? And then obviously your major fib target up here, and you have in between targets as well on HNT. Okay, cool. What do we got? We got Telcoin. What is that? POLX and KIN. Never heard of some of these, but let's take a look at it. Telcoin. Oh wow, this asset made a major move. Made a major move. All right, Telcoin. Sorry, man, I got a little distracted there. So I'm going to include that scam wick down there. And it's perfect, right? We went up to the 1414, pulled right back down to the previous all-time high and pivoted. And it's doing exactly what the rest of the market's doing right now, is in a recovery type of mode, where we did back test, and this actually made a breakout. Here's the break, right? And back tested the breakout, and now it's running, right? This looks really, really nice, really strong. This is a down. Here you go, man. Here's the channel down consolidation pattern, and you know, your targets for this are actually right back up to the all-time high, and you know, 1272 fib extension, major fib extension, right? If you break the previous all-time high and the 1414 fib extension, you get back above that. You know, you're looking at the next major fib extension, which is up here at 16 cents. That's a nice trade setup, guys. Okay. And this percentage gain here is about 133% from this break, right, from this area, 133%, which pretty much puts you, you know, right back up to these all-time highs. Okay. Now that's Telcoin, and this is all, guys. This is, remember, all this TA stuff on these altcoins only is applicable when Bitcoin remains bullish, right? If Bitcoin starts breaking down and starts doing bearish things, all these bullish-looking patterns will start doing bearish-looking things, okay? So right now, everything is looking bullish, so all these patterns are going to play out bullishly. Does that make sense? Make sure you guys always remember that when you guys are looking at these charts. Make sure you always have a look at what Bitcoin's doing. If Bitcoin is moving down, you know, drastically. I'm not talking about consolidating, because obviously, with Bitcoin's consolidating, it's very likely that the altcoins can outperform them right now. Right? We're gonna take a look at Bitcoin dominance after this, but let's get through the rest of these tickers here. We have, I can't say, is that POLX? Okay, I've never heard of this one, but let's take a look at it. This looks nice, actually. Polylastic. What is the deal with this one? I am just checking metric. Okay, so it's on the Binance Smart Chain. What is this? What does this token do? Digital asset indice. Sure. Okay. Cool. Well, this looks really nice. This pattern looks very, very nice. Right. You can see that you're actually getting a breakout here on the daily. Right. You're actually breaking this trend line nicely. And we can go to the line chart. Actually, line chart is actually some of the best things that you can use, guys, to really understand if you are getting a true breakout or not, right? And you can see this downsloping channel getting the breakout. I don't see the volume spike here, but that's because maybe Qcoin isn't getting all that kind of crazy volume. But you can definitely see, based on the price, that it's getting some movement, right? And for this particular asset, we're looking at, I mean, you definitely have room to run to at least the you know, the golden mean ratio, which is 0.014, or really anywhere in this range before you maybe make a reversal. Okay, that looks nice. All right, let's see. KIN. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Well, this one does some crazy moves, man. So again, this is a down sloping channel, right? We have one high, second lower high, right? But we sort of made this base down here. Okay, for this looks like a cup pattern, but it's kind of, you know, pulling back right now. But yeah, like reversing right in between the 50% and the 61.8% retrace area. We could really see this come down. If it does start to come down, we could see it come at least to test this support here. Okay, this support right here, right around this point 00015 area. All right, I mean, I don't really know what this token does, but you can see it's overbought on the daily. You know, we're pointed down on the RSI. This all makes sense to maybe come back down. Okay, Rod, hopefully that's helpful. Engine coin we can look at, Crypto Soldier and Dressler, Perry. Yeah, we can take a look at Perry. There were some other ones. CryptoSan wanted ETC. Let's take a look at some of the Angels requests here. EOS, Algo, IOTX. Let's take a look at them. I think EOS, USD. So I have this charted originally. Remember, guys, when you're drawing trend lines, try not to cut through candle bodies. You can cut through wicks, just not candle bodies, okay? This makes a bit of sense, yeah. All right. So technically, it's still in a flag, right? Because we're still above this range, right? This range down here, we never broke below, you know, $1.45, and this thing just kind of went on a run and then pulled back. So again, sitting right on and consolidating above or on the 50% retrace. Your next real target area, if we hold these lows, is the next fib extension up here around 750, and we'll see what ends up happening from there, right? For EOS, the daily is technically not overbought, sitting around 63. So you got an oscillator reset on EOS. All right. Well, this looks okay. You could end up breaking this area here and making your next leg up to about that 7 to 750 area. All right. Algorand, we've been talking about Algorand. It's been looking really nice on the chart, and we're going to take a look at it and show you what happened, what's going on with it. So, excellent. I actually own a bag of Algorand, and it is textbook channel up. Right, and consolidating channel here, right? So got the channel up, you can see, you know, 1, 2, like 3 touch points, and we're targeting, you know, obviously the all-time highs. It's around $3.73 once we can break this $1.75 area, right? So we got a little bit of stuff to do here. We got to break this trend line and get above it, back test it, maybe consolidate here until you make your next move. All right, so that looks pretty good. IOTX. Looks like I already charted it a little bit. Yeah, I think I was drawing this one out. It's come back down to this support here. It could regard that area, and it looks like it is maybe regarding that area right now. But if it doesn't, hey, Crypto Greg, awesome, man. Make sure you spread the word about STP and what we do here, man. We always do appreciate people doing that. Obviously, we went through before that you guys can earn some affiliate commissions for helping us do that. Make sure you guys smash up the like button if you guys haven't done so already. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the little bell. And of course, guys, make sure you guys join the effing Discord. That is where everything is. That's where all the information is about what we do. You know, market updates. With the SAR indicator, giving us buy and sell signals, all that sort of great stuff. You guys want to always be in tune with the market. Make sure you guys join the Discord, right? So IOTX. Getting close to breakout area, right? Getting close to a breakout area again. You're in, I guess you could call this a wedge. This looks nice. And you got a bit of a partial decline here. And you're in a squeeze. This looks nice. This looks good. I'm liking IOTX. I like what I'm seeing here. Especially if it can consolidate and hold these levels. Right. This looks good on the hourly too. Looks good. Started to trigger out of your squeeze. So you're going to see what way you trigger here. But that looks pretty crazy on the RSI bands. By the way, guys, if you guys aren't aware, the RSI bands are an STP indicator that you can get as a part of a package for $57 a month. So make sure you guys check that out on our website. Right here under the real-time trading indicators. And if you're interested in the alert service, which is where I handpick trades for you guys, I'm going to show you guys some of those trade results here in just 1 second. 1 second, guys. Trying to find the spreadsheet here. All right. So yeah, these are the swing trades that I've been tracking, right? Since April, we hired somebody to help with this, but you guys can go, back check all my results from all the previous, YouTube content I've been doing since 2019 and kind of get an idea. But so April, we had about a 381 or 382% month. Guys, you could have tripled or almost quadrupled your money in the month of April. May, you would have also made 432% total profit. June, 201%. Obviously, June was a down month for the most part. If you guys remember, we were seeing price go down, not up. Okay, so we were still able to capture 200%. And this month so far, last month's results, 373%. Okay. These are for the alert service, and these are swing trades, all right? IJ Money, yeah, I think that's true. Yep. A lot of people are kind of skeptical right now with this whole Binance thing going on to even take leverage trades, and they're just kind of sitting on their hands. So I still think the market ends up going higher, and mostly because of the DXY, right? So, and what's happening with it? I mean, I don't even believe the chart on the DXY. Obviously, the DXY broke out, but it's still technically making lower highs, right? From back here from September, and we broke the highs from March. But I think a lot of this has to really do with the USDT dominance, right? Not so much DXY anymore, just mostly USDT. And USDT is trekking on down, man. We made a monthly double top, right? Go on the line chart, you can clearly see the top and the double top. This is something you want to be completely cognizant of also. Even on the lower time frames, we were seeing maybe some divergence or something, or something happening here. It's starting to maybe make higher lows on the RSI, which could be indicating maybe we're coming towards maybe a pullback. But I'm thinking towards this green band area down here at 2.87 for the dominance, the USDT dominance, which could easily put Bitcoin back, around that 50K area. What did I miss? Did I miss some tickers, guys? Engine coin, right? Yeah, the descending triangle breakout. These usually don't break to the upside, but in this case it did. We're looking at a move probably close to that $4 area. Engine Coin's a gaming coin, NFT coin. We're getting close to the 618, which is the red band territory here. We could come up here, you know, and maybe pull back and then run again, right? So you have to be aware of what's happening on the charts, guys. We haven't even broken the daily squeeze yet, so this still has room. We are kind of creeping here towards the overbought areas, though. Okay. But in terms of momentum, this thing looks like it's coiling. Looks like a big move is coming for this asset. XRP and Ethereum Classic. Let's get to Ethereum Classic. I know Crypto Sonia asked about that before. I'm sorry about that, man. Lots of requests came in today, which is great. It's great to be back and having people so interested again. And we went through a period in like over the summertime where people did not even want to look at a chart. And you know what though? It's actually bad. It's actually bad because those are the times that you want to be paying attention to the chart when everyone's hurting, like, and everyone's like, oh man, I should have taken profit. Oh man, I should have done this. But guess what? You have to learn somehow. And I think the learning, the part of trading that you guys need to learn, and everyone needs to learn, is when to take profits, when to buy. These are all things that you need to really pay attention to. And it was really interesting. Ethereum Classic touched the 144 fib extension and just pulled right back, right down to the 886 to back test this previous area here, this block, right? This area right here. Just came right back down left in the chart and did its thing, man. Like, we already knew that this was the bottom. And I think I had a chart on Ethereum Classic on the USDT chart. Here it is, right? The pennant. There it is, the pennant and the breakout and the triangle breakout. I mean, what do you guys want? What do you guys want to see, man? You know, this is all, it's all textbook stuff. Like, I mean, when you're dealing with algorithmic money, right? These bots are going to trade them like they would anything else that's mathematical, right? So. Right, and Ethereum Classic just made a partial decline here. You got this major trend line to break, and on the 4 hour looks like it's going into a squeeze again, right? So we could go sideways here for a bit. We might even go, as long as you end up holding these lows, there's a good chance you could break it, all right? And maybe another triangle, all right? Another triangle setup here. So that's exactly what this looks like to me. So. Very interesting development here on Ethereum Classic, for sure. Hold in this area right now. All right. The thing is, though, Crypto Soldier, there's so much money out there right now. It's got to go somewhere. They've already printed so much money. This pattern looks like this pattern, right? Just on a smaller time scale, right? Sure. Let's cover XRP. Oh yeah, ADA. We will get to that after XRP. So I originally had this drawn out a little bit differently. Actually, I had this drawn out like this. And this was the pennant breakout. All right, break, back test, run, back test, run, back test, run, right? And everyone thinks I'm crazy. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. But I still think around $9 for XRP. Doesn't seem so crazy now because it's over $1.25. When I was talking about it, it was like 20 cents. All right, we're gonna look at ADA, and then we got our weekly candle close. Here's ADA, man. ADA just triggered on the weekly. Just triggered on the weekly. Weekly breakout for ADA, rallying into the close. Hype in the chat for ADA. Jimmy, I don't think you're crazy. Well, you're the first one, man. No, I'm just kidding. You're not. When I first started doing technical analysis, people thought I was nuts. Different ball game now, guys. Right? Different ball game now. Speaking of ADA, here you guys go on Cornix, right? The trades. 24% on RLC in 2 days, 15% on ADA in 2 days, and then I guess I had ADA twice or something, whatever. Here you guys go. Bang, trades. That's also part of the alert service, by the way, the Cornix. All right, $67 a month, guys. You get my own swing trades, the Cornix trades that I post. We have 2 other analysts that are giving scalp trades, and we have 1 gentleman that posts option trades for stocks. I also do give stock trades too. All for $67 a month. Come on, and where are you going to find that? Make sure you guys check it out. Sign up today. Right. Let's see. Did RLC hit like 5 and change? Oh, wow, it did. Nice. Crypto Greg, it is right here. Or if you want, you can pay with PayPal in the Discord, and it's automated. Our bot will just do it for you. No worries. Whichever way you want, or you can pay crypto too. You can just DM me, message me. All right. Looking like a nice 4-hour close here for Bitcoin. All right, an almost break of range here again. Right at the resistance area. It looks really strong, guys. It looks really strong. The weekly, I mean, we're in a weekly breakout. The next real fib extension is 54.5, 54.6. So this looks really nice. Looks really nice. Weekly just crossing up, right? Just crossing up. And like I said before, the buy-sell signals confirming the weekly continuation. Here we go, guys. We have a new weekly candle open. confirmed weekly buy signal. Beautiful. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful week and are enjoyed the stream here. And make sure you guys smash the like button on your way out. And hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you enjoy the content here at Swing Trade Pros. Also, make sure you guys join the Discord. If you guys are interested in the alert service, make sure you guys check that out. If you guys are interested in the automated trading, automated bot trading, make sure you guys check out the SAR indicator. Lots of folks earning lots of money using the SAR this week. We had a gentleman that made his SAR subscription and 5x'd his account in 4 days. He was on extremely aggressive settings, but these are some results you guys can achieve when the markets are going parabolic right now. And this is the kind of stuff that you want to be understanding how to use, right? Oh yeah, Perry. I can't chart it, man. Sorry. It's not on TradingView. Maybe it's on here. It's just some S coin, right? Yeah, I mean, not really too much data on this, man. Looks okay. It's just kind of maybe bottoming out or something. There's not really too much information on this. Harry Finance. Synthetic issuer. It's on the ETH blockchain. Cool. It's for the Polkadot network. Yeah, that's definitely something maybe to consider. I think we're going to still see continuations, man. I still think we see continuations up for now. Like I said, until we get to that 2.87 area on the USDT dominance, I think we're going to still see nice pumps. Right. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any feedback, maybe the streams could be better. Maybe you guys can get more out of them. Make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section below after the stream, or you can always come into the Discord and message me, Mr. Know-It-All, or really any of the SCP members, and let us know what type of content you guys want to see. All right, thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful week. Catch you guys next time.